We woke up
Round of
this
applause for the Figma IPO. Well done.
epic. So we woke up this morning. It probably happened yesterday, didn't it, Daryl?
It
But
happened yet? Yeah.
yeah, it happened yesterday. So
I am filled with regret because I almost bet like my entire life savings that it was going to go massively oversubscribed, and it did.
but you couldn't even get you wouldn't have been able to get access, would you? Nah.
Wouldn't have been able to buy it because there was like I think it says there 40 times demand, so there
Cool.
was nothing to buy.
I think what people okay, what do you reckon's going on here? Do you reckon that people are thinking that Figma is going to be Adobe? Is that what you reckon's going to happen?
I think it has to be like just they put the price on there. It was always going to be more than that. But how do you price something like that?
Okay,
How do you
so
like effectively price it?
yeah. So realistic. Oh, how funny. Looking at Adobe stock, not doesn't
Yeah.
look so quite so good. But
I had a conspiracy theory about that. You know how Adobe was blocked from buying it?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
think they're buying all the shares. I think
yeah.
they've got private, like they would have financial businesses above them that they now just quietly buy 40% of it without like owning it.
I, you know what? You might be right, but it does all come out though. It is all public information. But what do we peak at? We peaked at $124 a share.
Intraday, yeah, so
It opened at
115 close,
85, but they initial price was 33.
$33,
So triple,
3x.
triple, triple. Okay, not bad.
Yeah.
Market cap of 65 billion. So just to put that in perspective, Adobe is currently market cap 147.5 billion. So
Hmm.
very close
Yeah.
considering. I think
Yeah.
Adobe would be a lot bigger in revenue, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably has higher revenue. This is
2021.
all like speculative buying on Figma.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, that's what the stock market is, isn't it?
Yeah.
The revenue for Adobe in 21 was 15.7 billion dollars. So, I mean, that makes it like that they're trading at 10 times their rev, which is actually pretty good for a software company. Not bad. Pretty conservative, I would
Especially
say.
like an old incumbent one as well.
Mm.
It's a good
So
multiplier.
let's have a look at Figma Rev. Figma revenue. Where is the revenue, lads? Tell us what the revenue was 228 million.
That's with
Actually,
a 46% year-over-year growth.
okay, but that's still not,
Big.
it's not 15 billion, is it?
No.
Got a little bit of a way to go there, boys.
But
Yes.
like if I usually when this happens in the market, things get overinflated. I'm like, everyone's an idiot. But having used Figma for as long as I have, and then recently, just yesterday, Zach going back into Photoshop, I'm like, 100% Figma's going to be the guy. Like, there's no way that Photoshop, etc., is not dying, a dying breed. It's the same reason I wanted to buy them. I saw what was happening.
Except though, Photoshop is for photos and not really for what we're trying to
Well,
do,
we're talking Adobe as the entire thing is a design suite.
the suite. But they have
Yeah.
XD, which is similar kind of, do they still run that? Is that still good?
No, I think they do still run that, yeah.
Yeah. So
But
I
it's
think
not good. No.
it's not no good. Okay.
Just like Photoshop's not good.
Yeah. I mean,
They're
Photoshop's good.
getting
Okay.
they get
Put it
chomp
put it this
chomp
way.
chomp by Canva and chomp chomp
Yeah,
chomp by
they're getting
Figma
chomped. They're
and
getting chomped. But
yeah.
Lightroom is still actually the boys, I reckon. Like for
Mhm.
editing raw files, I don't think there's. And the one that no one can touch, which is crazy, is Adobe Acrobat.
Yeah, the PDF
That
reader.
lad, I use
Yeah,
that a
what's
lot.
PDFs? No one uses PDFs, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I use that so much, and then also they've got the Adobe Sign in there, which is a very and it's just so easy to use. It'd be interesting to see where Figma takes this because now you got the dollars now.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Mate, Dylan's got the dollars. He was slated to get like 60 mil off the table at the average share price. Oh, sorry, at the $33 share price. So what's that?
Probably made
That's
a hundred.
taken 200 mil off the table.
No, no.
That's
Well,
so good.
it says Dylan Fields now a billionaire. Okay, so off the table. Yeah, you're saying so his net
I
worth.
mean, like, yeah, he got cash, so it's super interesting. The not only the way he set up, I think I mentioned to you the other day, he had super voting shares. So not
Mm,
only did his Class B shares count for 15 votes per one vote of everyone else's shares, but he also has the control of the voting rights of his co-founder. Which I thought was a really interesting way if you go through all of these rounds to maintain control of the company. And obviously, you have to have strong financials to support those sort of negotiations when you're raising money. But he still controls 74% as an individual voting power in the public market, which is amazing. That's really good.
and they're allowed the VCs and the investors to sell nearly twice as many shares as the company itself.
Yeah, that's just how hot a commodity it was. They knew it was just going to be like everyone wanted to chomp it up real fast.
Oh my gosh.
I think the world is hungry for tech IPOs because everyone just like bounced out from IPOing and went like, nah, let's not do
Yeah.
that. And like this is one of those big ones. Everyone's like, let's get in.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good company, boys. Let's be honest.
It's a
It's
good
a
company.
freaking great. And this is also, it's so funny. Like, it just goes against everything that you think. Like, it took them what 3 years to get a first product out.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 years, I
So
think.
almost
It
the
was a
opposite of
huge,
ship fast. You'd
yeah,
probably say ship slow.
yeah,
Um,
really, really slow. Go
and they
back to
just
basics.
built something that just no one had done. It was,
Mm.
I mean, good on you, bro.
I
Like, I know you're gonna watch
remember
this video,
back
Dylan.
then,
Dylan,
yeah,
shout
shout
out,
out
brother,
Dill,
because like
shout
you've
out
done a great
Dill.
job, mate.
Just check your user databases and see our names at like number
I
507,
remember, I
probably.
still remember the day. I remember the day.
I
Yeah,
remember the Figma's thing. You know how every website now has the mouse with the person's name hovering
yeah,
around?
multiplayer.
Like
Yeah,
Figma was the multiplayer creator.
yeah.
That's such an ambitious, exciting thing. And it's not like the sum total of everything they did, but I remember that wasn't even a thing when they started. It's
Even
just great.
today, like when you do something like in Fig Jam or something, you're watching like both of us working at the same time, and it's just like you're like, boys, like you got a bit more skill
Quite the
than me,
tech.
eh? Yeah, you got a
Quite the tech.
bit more talent than me. Um, very impressive. So well done, great IPO. I think yeah, it's gonna set the path. Like who else is in the starting lining up to get going? I swear there was
Do you
someone.
mean IPOing?
Yeah,
Canva moved their head office to Delaware, so they are likely to IPO on the American Stock Exchange soon. I think they've
mm,
been ready to do it for a long time, but just sitting and waiting. Um, so they're already on the Australian Stock Exchange, obviously, but I think they'll IPO over there within a year or two. They're
yeah.
worth a lot more, like hypothetically, worth a lot more than Figma.
Mm.
But we'll see. I think that market's really hungry for good opportunities to invest in long-standing tech, and like these are the big dogs. These are the ones that are doing it.
Yeah.
He also received a multi-tiered performance-based equity award, 14.5 million shares in tranches, vesting only if Figma's stock hit ambitious price hurdles of 60 to $130 a share. Day one, he got that.
Yeah,
Not
but it
over
needs to
60
average
days.
over 60. So if it can hold,
Yeah, yeah.
you'll make
It's not,
another
yeah, it's
what?
not going to.
14 mil shares.
$1.9 billion worth of shares. But that 1.9 billion is probably calculated at the $33. So it's probably more like 5 billion.
Yeah, so he's got
You get
so
into those
four,
numbers where it just doesn't matter anymore. Like, what is it? A bill? 5 bill? Who cares?
well, he's gonna make if they vest at if that deal, so it's 14.5 million shares, even at $60. What are they trading? 90? 100, sorry,
Hmm.
they're at 100. So yeah,
Hmm.
that's $1.4 billion extra.
Love that. Good on
That's
him.
not that much though, let's be honest. It's only
Yeah, no,
1.4
that's
billion.
only 1.4 billion more than I've got.
Yeah. No, 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 no. I mean, that's what
Good
we
on
had to
them.
pay Zach to
That's
sign up to start this
yeah.
business. So that's why I don't have
Good on
money.
them. It's good to see that like an IPO can go well. I think one of the key things that I think personally is going well about this is how much control he's maintained in the
Mm,
company, which is once you give everyone else control, which seems to happen to a lot of businesses, the IPO thing. Oh, they're all of a sudden the board and they tell you everything to do. Like he's obviously a strongly opinionated person, even if he's a bit quiet. He's a strongly opinionated person with direction and he's keeping control, which will keep the business worth money because every time you start building businesses via committee and boardrooms, it seems like they just go like blah, 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 and then you end up like Adobe, which makes it incredibly hard to cancel your subscriptions and does things that are terrible for the user.
that's so weird, eh? Such a strange play. They've really cooked it because they like to be fair, they make great products. They actually do. Like Premiere Pro is the boys. Like it's the
Yep.
industry standard. And like, sorry, like I love DaVinci, but I spooled up the newest version. I was like, this is struggling on my computer. And like, because
Hmm.
it was all about performance. And like, now you start getting to the feet, because it's always like, I made a lightweight version. It's like, yeah, cool, cool. Yeah, chill. And then build all the features everyone wants. And it's like, ooh. So, I mean, it's nice to see Figma's doing really good. Like, they've obviously made a few fumbles along the way. But I think hopefully they can just keep steering in the right direction. Hopefully not go too ham on the AI and the website builder stuff and kind of focus on what you're good at.
I've heard that the Figma Make tool is actually quite good because you can like click on elements in the website and only address that one thing.
Didn't
So I've
you
heard it's
try it
actually.
and just struggle?
I didn't do the actual app builder side. I did the site builder side. And the
Mm,
site builder was okay. It was like the code output of the site was terrible, but the adherence to the design was perfect because it had the entire design.
All
But
right.
the app one, I've heard, because you can like, because they have the UI of being able to click on elements, it's essentially like you can inspect element on the browser. So you
Mm,
can just like click on something. So I just want to touch something here, and it doesn't try and go outside the bounds unless necessary.
very good.
Very cool.
Anyway, I think a very bright future. Well done, bro. You freaking killed
Yeah.
it.
Shout outs Dill.
Yeah.
I don't call him Dylan, I call him Dill.
Yeah, yeah. Just message, just
We're on a
message.
one syllable
Seriously, can you
basis.
just message him after and just tell him congrats?
Yeah,
That'd be
congrats,
sweet.
bro.
All right, man. Love it.